Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been such a long time since I filmed a video, but I'm back. I've had so many things going on in my life. I've had like so many problems. You guys won't know like what's been happening in my life. And I've actually I'm not graduated yet. I hope I graduate. I've actually finished all of my assignments from university, so I thought of congratulating myself. I've not passed it, so don't you dare congratulate me. But I thought due to finishing all of my assignments, I'll have some free time to film a video. So that's why I'm sitting here now. Now, so many things have changed since my last video. My last video was actually about the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I actually have it with me here, and it's giving me nightmares. I thought of making an updated makeup routine. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Ahad. So my channel is all about different things. I'm actually thinking of also making like reaction videos, should I say. But I'm thinking, what if they get done for copyright? So I'm kind of scared about that. But I'm really excited, yeah. So let's get cracking. If you guys want to see how I do my makeup now, then keep on watching. Okay, so what I do first is sometimes I don't even prime my skin. Literally, like I think due to the weather, like the weather's like really warm right now. So if I prime my skin gets really sticky. But I'm going to prime anyway today for the sake of this video. So what I do first is I moisturize my skin. Now I've been using the this foot cream, which is from Aveeno, for quite a long time, and that's been my favourite. But today I'm going to use something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be taking this Dr. Botanicals facial oil, and this is the Moroccan Rose Superfood facial oil. Now this is infused with different vitamins which give your skin an even texture, and it also helps. What am I doing? I'm not even putting it in my hands and I'm putting it on my face. This is infused with different vitamins and it gives you such nice skin. As you can see, my skin is literally porcelain. These are nothing. You didn't see these. Now I see a lot of people actually using it on their neck. Makeup doesn't go on my neck, so I'm not going to waste product for my neck. Guys, so the next step, I forgot to put my contact lenses in because I could not see anything. My viewfinder's at the top, but I could not see anything. So I'm going to be using these Solotica lenses. These are in Natural Colours Ochre, so I'm going to be using these. These are like my all-time favourites. I use them all the time. They're actually overdated, like over a year, but if you look after them, you can keep them for another year. I really should have actually put my lenses in before I put my moisturiser on, because I feel like I've got Moroccan Superfood facial oil in my bloody eyes. Okay, next is priming the skin. I'm going to be using this just for the sake of it, just because I paid so much money for this. This was the Illamasqua Hydra primer. Now I probably said this in another video, I actually go for packaging a lot. So if I like the look of something, I'll buy it, even if it doesn't work. But yeah, they give you a little spoon. It's really small. So I'm actually going to be taking the spoon and I'm going to be applying it with, oh god, I've got a bit too much there. It's going to make me look like I've got glass skin. So I'm going to take a small amount, and I actually took the spoon just because it makes you feel a bit more regal. And this is just used just to hydrate the skin, especially if you've got sensitive skin like me. This will just really hydrate the skin, and it will give the skin this glass looking effect, which I'm all for. Also guys, I'm quite ill, so I've got like the flu, so don't come too close, otherwise you're going to catch it. So I'm going to take my favourite Makeup Revolution concealer. Now the formula of this concealer, this is literally amazing. It's so full coverage. But I'm going to use these on my marks. Now a little goes a long way with this concealer. I'm just going to use it on my marks where I most need it. And then the foundation, I'm going to cover everything else. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to dab that out. Okay, so to colour correct, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I'm using the shade called Warm Coral, which is a really nice orange shade, and this is just going to kind of like neutralise all of the dark circles and just give you an even looking skin colour. Now I'm taking this on a Real Techniques brush. Now I wouldn't recommend this actually because the hairs fall off a lot. And yeah, it's just disgusting. So you guys are going to get really shocked because this video is going to be such a transformation. I'm going to go from a toad to a princess. Not a prince. A princess, not a prince. And I'm just literally... Ooh, that Illamasqua primer is actually really good. It's made my cream products really stick in properly, which I'm loving. Just going to take that damn beauty blender and I'm just going to blend all of this warm coral shade out, just so that it's nice and in unison with the skin. Take my all-time favourite, which is the Milani 2-in-1 foundation. I've actually made a review on this video. This was my first YouTube video. Now, my thoughts and opinions have actually changed so much. I'm taking it on the damp beauty blender and I'm only going to use it in small amounts. And I'm going to start off by doing on one side of the face. Oh wow, that coverage. I'm going to take the dome side of the blender and I'm just going to really get into the crannies. The nooks and the crannies around your nose, because you can't really get into them using the... What is that noise? Oh god, I got a creamy nose, Sorry about this. Get more of a full coverage look, I'm going to take the MAC Studio Sculpt. This is in NC35. And I'm just going to use that on my cheeks. This is just going to give a more full coverage look. I'm going to be taking the MAC Prolongwear Concealer. Now this is in the shade, I don't know. And I'm going to be taking that on a Zoeva concealer brush. This is the 144 brush. Brightening the inner corner of my face, just to give a more lifted, luminescent appearance. Concealer dries really quickly, so you, oh god, yeah it does. So you wanna blend out really quickly. Next, I'm going to sculpt the face. Because I've got no definition in my face, I've got to use contour. So I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. And this is in the shade C16. Now this is slightly dark, but when everything's blended out, everything looks fine. So I'm going to take it around the perimeters of my face. Also going to do the sides of my nose as well, just to give a more pinched look. Now what I like to do is when I'm contouring my face, I don't like to actually go on the cheekbone. I like to go slightly up, even though you can't see my cheekbones. I like to go slightly up just because it gives it so much more of an illusion that you've got that kind of lift. And I'll go around our lips as well. I'm going to blend that out using a dual fibre synthetic brush. This is from Morphe. Oh, and this dries really quickly as well. Okay, now in the camera this actually looks really harsh. In real life it looks fine. You can even diffuse it with the beauty blender as well, but I think it looks fine. So I'm just blending out all of those harsh lines. Ooh shit, that looks actually really deep. Diffuse it, it'll be fine. These concealers are honestly my favourite. Makeup Revolution have killed it. I'm just going to blend it around my lips, just to give the illusion of a pout. Have you guys seen Sleeping Beauty? I love when that, like, love when those fairies sing that song. Okay, so I'm going to take this Morphe M572 brush and I'm going to use that to shape my nose. Okay, this brush is bomb. Under the nose. I'm going to take the iconic London Illuminating drops, and these are in the shade Original. Now these are so stunning. These are amazing. Literally like liquid metal. I'll show you guys from close. They're stunning. Just do a few drops on places I want to illuminate on my face. So forehead, nose, cupid's bow, cheeks. Now a little goes a long way with this product. Wow, it just gives you this veil of like luminosity and it's just so stunning. Okay, next we're going to take some powder to use underneath the eyes just to set, because we've really got to set now. So I'm going to be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and I'm going to take that on the same damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to massage it in the powder, and I'm going to set my under eyes with that. So I'm also going to take this iconic London brush and I'm going to dip into that same Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this powder really lightly, because I feel like when you bake your under eyes, especially when you've got an illuminator on, the powder kind of ruins the illuminator, so you can't really have that moment, can you? Like, I don't know if you guys have that same issue, but that's what happens with me, so I don't really like to bake when I'm using illuminator. Okay, to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, powder, and I'm going to take that on a MAC brush, and I'm just lightly going to set all the rest of my face. Time for eyebrows. I'm going to use my all-time favourite iconic London brow cushion. Now this is like it has probably one of the best formulas that I've ever used in a brow product, and I've just been obsessed with it. I use it every single day, and I use the shade Deep, which is such a good shade, and it comes with such a nice brush as well. And all I basically do is, because my eyebrows are already quite full, so all I do is I just neaten them up. Because my eyebrows are quite full, so all I do is I just really neaten them up. I'm going to bronze the face now, so I'm going to take this, which is the Kiko bronzing powder, Kiko Milano actually. And I'm just going to bronze the perimeters of my face, so around the forehead. You guys know how to put makeup on, just watch me. Now I think when you're applying bronzer, you've really got to know how to manipulate the brush, because if you hold the brush from the end, what it's going to do is it's going to give you more of a lighter look, but if you use it from the front, you're going to be more heavier on the product, so you really want to make sure you know what you're doing when you're holding the brush and what kind of position you want to use it in. Okay, so my contour looks actually really harsh in the viewfinder, but we're going to diffuse it. Diffuse it using this brush, which is from Iconic London, and I'm just going to buff it into the skin where you've got to blend it out. Okay, time for blush. Let's go for something a bit pinky today. I don't usually wear blush, but I feel like with this look, I think blush is really going to pull everything in together, and it's going to make me look like a clown. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm blush, and this is so stunning, it's so pigmented. NARS definitely know what they're doing. I'm going to take that on a NARS brush as well, And I don't like to put too much blusher on, I'm just going to put a slight amount. Okay, so that's actually really, really pretty. Okay, it's time to add some mascara to my lashes just because I look really, really dead right now. I'm going to be taking the Kiko Extra Sculpt mascara. And I've zoomed you guys from close to show you what this mascara looks like from close. Okay, so I don't really have a technique when I'm applying mascara. What I just like to do is I like to kind of rotate the wand so that the bottom of the lashes are kind of going upwards. But I also don't like to, I don't like to do this, so I don't like to do it in one kind of motion. I like to just rotate them just like this. Oh wow, wow, this is actually stunning. This is the difference before, after. What? Are you kidding me? It's stunning. Okay, and last but not least, let's get a good glow going on. So I've got the Illuminator on as a base, but I want an extra popping glow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this, which is the Fenty Beauty Killawat Hustler Baby Highlighter. Now I love this because it's more like, it's kind of got alternate, got like shifting colours in it. It's got like gold, it's got peach, you know, it's got so many different colours in it, which I'm just like, wow, how did Rihanna come on with this? Before applying highlighter, what I like to do is I like to douse my face in some setting spray. So I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Finny Blue Long Lasting Setting Spray Vaporizer. That sounds like I'm going to shoot somebody. That sounds like it's going to kill somebody. What? Why have I got... Okay, that just actually really freaked me out. I took the lid off this and it had another lid on. Oh my god, that actually really scared me. Sorry I keep sniffling, I've told you guys I'm not well. Okay, so I'm just going to douse that on. We're going to go ahead and use this iconic London Dome brush. Now I'm going to show you what this highlighter looks like. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I look like I've just come from like Saturn or something. I like to kind of dust it on my forehead as well because that's where like the light hits. It's when the light hits in the sun, it looks stunning when you've got like kind of highlight on the middle of your forehead. So that's why I do that. No, I don't want to look like a disco ball, but this has done it for me. Okay, and to finish, I'm going to overline my lips. Now, you guys probably know that I don't wear lipstick. I just like to overline my lips, that's it. And I like to use something that's actually my lip colour. So not something that's too light and not something that's dark. So I'm going to take this Caramel Nougat lip liner now. I've used this in so many videos before. I think it works so well with my lip colour, so yeah. Okay guys, that is the finished look. Now I'm dying for this skin. Now I think the main thing that I really liked about this makeup was actually the primer. Now I think the Illamasqua Hydra primer actually did the job because it says online that it's meant to give you glass looking skin. So I'm guessing that, I mean, that kind of emphasized on my skin and it made my skin look so much more dewy and so much more wet looking, which I'm obsessed with. I don't really like looking matte. I like to look really quenched, should I say, and dewy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, then, you know, you can just get lost. Why are you still watching? But if you did, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments what you thought and what you want to see next. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you all take care, wipe your ass, and have a nice day.